Good day. I'm Reverend Marlo Mitchell, the pastor of Rising Sun Baptist Church, and we are delighted that you are taking the time to view this DVD presentation on our Nehemiah project. We are thankful to God that He has given us the task of making a difference in our community through this project. Our families, our friends, our neighbors are hurting during these economic times. When resources are drying up and folk are crying out for help, Rising Sun Baptist Church, in its own little way, is trying to make a difference, to be a blessing to this community. And so we have geared 4 of our ministries to what we call the Nehemiah Project. This project involves us moving ministries that have been traditionally done here in the church and headquarter them into a facility that we have purchased adjacent to our church. The 4 ministries involved will be the feeding ministry, which we call our food pantry, our clothing ministry, which we call our clothes closet, our angel tree ministry, and our HIV and AIDS ministry. The feeding ministry will basically be open to any and all who has need for food. While there are a number of churches in our community that offer the Share Food program, this program is free to all. There's no payment involved. You just come any day of the week and get food that you might need. Our clothing ministry. Heretofore, we have always had an annual day where the community was invited to come and to partake of the clothes, but we want to make them available every day. And so we will set up a closet in this facility where folk can come on a daily basis and get whatever clothing they might need. Our angel tree ministry is really a seasonal ministry where we try to be a blessing to the children of our incarcerated brothers and sisters. But we want to expand that to include activities throughout the year for these young men and young women. And lastly, there's our HIV and AIDS ministry. HIV and AIDS is a scourge on our community that is ravishing black women, black men, and even our seniors and our children. And so we want to use this facility as a place where one can come and get tested, that they might know their status, that they might get educated and learn how to prevent getting this deadly disease, and if they have contracted disease, how they might treat it and learn to live even with this deadly disease. We have invited some of our partners in this ministry to come and to say a word about what we're doing. And we've also invited some of the neighbors to come and express how these services have been a blessing to them. And we invite you to listen to them now.
Good afternoon, I'm Ed Gatson, CTR Coordinator for HIPS, and this is Eva Mala. She's the Assistant CTR Coordinator at HIPS. Late September, we came to the Rising Sun Baptist Church to do some HIV testing. It was a really good event, and what was really spectacular about it, we tested 15 people for HIV. When we look at the average church we go to, we average maybe 6 tests But here, the 15 people got tested that day, which is really good, especially when we look at DC. It's estimated that a quarter to the third of the people who have HIV don't know their status. So it was really good that Rising Sun opened the doors for us to come in and to do testing. DC has an alarming HIV infection rate, and we need all the help we can get. And it's so rewarding that Rising Sun has stepped up to help in this struggle against HIV in the Black community.
What's so sad is that recent studies have shown that the HIV infections are really many out there, but many people don't actually know their status. And the reason we're encouraging you to test is that the earlier we detect the HIV in anyone's body, the better it is, because we can get you into care, and that can also stop the spread of HIV. Because if you don't know your status, then you may go out there and infect somebody else without knowing. So we encourage that all of you get tested, and this will help us in the fight against HIV. Thank you so much.
Okay. So once again, we want to thank Rising Sun for allowing us this opportunity to work with them, and we look forward to continue working with them.
They were giving free clothes for the community, for anybody. You say community. We all, and God, I'm trying to say, we all, it don't matter no color. For God, we all one person to Him. We all have the same blessing. We say to all the community. So I was seeing a lot of people come. It was grateful for them. We got a lot of stuff that we needed.
Thank you again for taking the time to view this presentation. I trust something was said that helped you better understand what it is we're trying to do in this community. We owe special thanks to a number of individuals, for indeed we could not do this alone. I want to thank some of our partners in this ministry. Yaha, that has been a great inspiration and partner in so many areas in this project. I want to thank Damien Ministries, who we partner with in our HIV and AIDS effort. I want to thank our friends over at HIPS, who sent the testers to come and help us with our testing day. All of the members and friends and families of Rising Sun Baptist Church for your donations and your contributions and your encouragement in this effort. We must also thank our friends and families that have donated to the Jason Fennell Memorial Fund, which has also contributed to the funds needed to move this project forward. We cannot thank you enough for what you have done to assist us in this effort. And for those of you who have not been involved, may be hearing about this effort for the very first time, we invite you to partner with us. Join us in this effort if you feel it is a worthwhile effort. Send your donations, your contributions, make a pledge to the Rising Sun Baptist Church Nehemiah Project. We thank you in advance for all that you're going to do. God bless you. Have a pleasant day.
To keep doing the excellent job, great job they're doing, and like I'm gonna say, some churches benefit the people, and they doing everything they can,
We commend Rising Sun, and we'd like to thank them for the opportunity for allowing us to come in to do the testing, and we look forward to working further with the prevention of HIV.
Que Dios bendiga la iglesia Rising Sun.